I remember this little story. I'm gonna tell y'all this little story. As a child, I was asleep in my bedroom, and it was three of us. It was my sisters and me. And we had two bunk beds. We had a bunk bed and a regular bed in the room. Well, that night, my eldest sister went to stay with somebody else. So that night, for some reason, I'm in the room by myself. I'm probably about maybe 8 or 9 years old. And I lay down to go to sleep. And as I lay down to sleep, I look up. For some reason, I looked up and I see my sister walking coming right into the room from the wall. And in my quick thinking, on the other side of that wall was outside. So now it's a problem at 8 or 9 years old. This is a problem. She just walked in here. So I hide my face under the sheets. And as I peek out from under the sheets, I look, and she's still coming this way. So my fight or flight kicked in. I jumped out of my bed yelling, running towards this image. The image turns and retreats into the wall. I turned towards my door to leave the room, and I didn't know this, but across the room, across the walkway in this apartment, my mother was turning to run to her door because evidently I yelled pretty loud at this vision that I saw. So I'm yelling. I'm running towards the door. We meet each other halfway in the hallway, completely dark. We look at each other, scream, and run the opposite direction. So now all of this is going on over what I saw in my bedroom. We both hollered, not yelled. It's just a difference between a holler and a yell. It's a difference, but recognizing one another, eventually we turned and we embraced each other. But when I look back, each time I went back and revisited that story, I remember my mother taking me back into the room and trying to calm me down. Even though, as I recall in my mind, I remember her face. She didn't look so calm. She looked very concerned. After trying to calm me down so that she could go back, so that we could just get in the room, she went into a thorough investigation about what happened. Okay, tell me what happened. I had to recant the whole story to her, told her everything that happened in that story, and then she even tried to set the mood so that it could happen again. She turns the light off and everything, so the lights was off and everything, because she wasn't worried that much about me. She wanted to make sure there wasn't no spirits walking around her house. So it wasn't about calming me down. It was about making herself calm and having assurance that whatever this was gone. So what I realized is that her actions made me aware that the unseen world is more powerful than we were giving credit to it.